No, but I tried that lapel leg weave. It didn't work for me. Yeah, because you weren't moving. The whole thing is that when you start like a judo throw, it's like you start a judo throw and then you like stop and you're like, oh, here, let me continue. It's not gonna work. You have to start and you gotta be dedicated to that movement. So what happens here, as he's passing my guard here, let's say I already accepted the pass here, okay? And this right here, this whole lapel shoulder trap works in a action-reaction manner. Side control, they're either gonna try to really hold you down or they're gonna create space, okay? And that's your opportunity to recover an open guard. So if he's really fighting to get the side control and I'm keeping him away here, he gets the side control here and he gets to his position here, okay? He's beating the half guard here, okay? As I feed this, I must go immediately. And I immediately have to begin to move and keep moving so that I can beat him and his movement. Now, I didn't wait long to escape from the bottom. I began to escape before he settled in. But if I didn't move, my position would get worse. So as we're here, the other thing that happens that I noticed is that when I begin to feed this right here, oftentimes you guys sometimes let up. And you don't want this, and you start posturing up. You're able to recover open guard while still maintaining the shoulder trap right here. Because from here you could even possibly go for, what do you call it, a baseball choke, or you could begin to recover open guard, or whatever it is, but it's not a side control anymore, all right? Now, as we got, he's passing, keeping them away. So this typically forces them to commit to chest to chest right here. Over here, chest to chest, got it, and immediately hooked it here. I'm stopping just for you guys, but from here I would go, and to get to here, I'd keep this because he's gonna wanna do a couple things. He's gonna wanna get that arm through because that's not a good place for him to be. Yes. And now you're plowing them from the back. The whole key here is to control their top shoulder and the bottom shoulder to pull it in, so you're driving them forward, and it's constant pressure. So from here, what I'm gonna do is the first option for bow and arrow. Reach in there with 2 fingers. And because he's on his side, I'm not gonna go for the S-mount. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slam my knee in here, grab his knee here, and I'm gonna put that shin behind his head, right here, and the other shin at his hip. I'm gonna push that knee forward and pull him into my shin, okay?
That's because he's not giving you space?
Just because he's staying on his side and he kind of, I can feed the collar, but I may not have enough space to get to an S-mount, okay? So here, and he's defending well here. If I have space for an S-mount, I may be able to, but oftentimes he's gonna plug that hole with that right knee and right up, yeah, right there. So as you go here, yeah. 2 fingers is good here. And I want to drop him by my shin. So I pull him in this way here. So now I have his leg, I have his neck, and I'm framing his hip. So if he tries to roll away, he pulls it even tighter.
So would you still go for that if he's just yanking his own top down like this, or just would you just say, okay, move something else?
I'll tell you what I really didn't like what fell here is my wrist felt awkward and my thumb kept getting tweaked here. So what I would probably do is, don't you just do that right there, okay? As long as I get under the neck. Just here, I'm plowing here. That's way better. I have way more torque. You see it tighten. It's like, reminds me of a boat at an old dock. And that rope is like.
See how many creeks we can do.
Yeah.
Just looks tight that way.
It is. And I have a strong pull. Because here, what I didn't like is that my fingers are compressed and I can't get my thumb out of the way. When I get this angle, my thumb is like stuck underneath. If I remove it, I don't have a good grip. If my thumb's up here, my thumb is getting bent that way and it's compromising my ability to grip. So, look, you're here. Just feed this lapel through to your left hand. Okay? And then from here, keep pushing with your chest forward. And then you're gonna bring this elbow open, bring this knee on the inside here. As you go here, now you're gonna roll them back. Like, that's a good one. What's nice about this is that this is basically a warm hat. But if he begins to block this right here, I can go here and get the arm trap. So I have that. So you see it's going over. So try it either way. Let's just go this way. Here. Oops, sorry, you're okay? Sorry about that. Keep your hands in. So here. Feed this here to my bottom. To my bottom hand here. And you don't even need a tight grip here. I'm driving forward here. I'm gonna walk a little bit to the left so my knee can go right here. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's good. My thumbnails are short, so anyhow, it's just over here. And I'm driving constant pressure. Because from here, it's harder for me to reach this and grab it. But this is more or less right here. Even if his hands are here and he's blocking here, I could still feed it to this hand right here. So now I'm gonna keep the pressure. Left shoulder, see how I kind of walk this way? I open my elbow so that my left shin could go to the back of his head and I keep pushing forward here. 1, 2, 3. That was just a loose grip. I mean,
psychologically for the guy on the bottom, it's awful.
it sucks because it's hard to escape this. I mean, you know, and that lapel gets tighter and tighter. Yes.
Oh, better.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.